Hey everyone, this is Shake, and today we'll go through the livestream summary for the CounterSide that happened today, which is talking about upcoming contents for the rest of the year for Korean server, as well as a global server, which will be following the footstep of the Korean server schedule. Well, it's a little bit different schedule, but the idea is pretty much that everything Korean server gets, the global server will try to get by end of this year. So anyways, let's jump into the video and talk about it. There is definitely a lot of things to cover. So I'll try to keep myself short because like I said, stream was like 45 minutes long. But anyways, let's jump into video and talk about the live stream. So first of all, they are going to start off with the new PB for the awakening characters. So let's just watch that first.
동결되어 있는 동안 수없이 많은 꿈을 꿔왔다. 새까만 그림자들이 나를 향해 손가락질하고 원망하는 꿈. 몸은 잠들어 있었지만 정신은 늘 깨어 있었고 눈을 뜬 뒤에야 깨달았다. 나는 전우들을 잊은 채로 지옥에 떨어졌다는 것을. 작전 수행 불능으로 보류되었던 임무를 재개한다. 나는 너희의 어둠을 밝히는 태양이자 타오르는 검이니 눈앞의 어둠을 두려워하지 마라. 어둠을 정화하고 앞으로 나아가라. 정화를 시작하겠다. 조금 뜨거울 거다. 경로 계산 완료. 그럼에도 우린 앞으로 나아갈 뿐이다. 동료들은 돌아오지 않아. 이 사실을 되돌릴 순 없어. 하지만 나는 그럼에도 일어서야 해. 모든 걸 잃었을지라도 앞으로 나아가야 하니까.
So that was Surya, and she's going to be the next Awakening Defender character, and she is going to be kind of working like a Seraphil. She will be absorbing damage for your allies, and as her HP gets lower, she will attack faster and faster, which will increase her DPS potential. They are aimed to make her both be usable in PvP as well as PvE contents. So I think she will be another like Ecclesia where pretty much can be used anywhere in both PvE contents as well as PvP content. Of course, there are a character like Awakened Jake, and I think Jake is basically another example of good in both PvE and PvP, but I think it's kind of restricted in PvE areas and general uses. Like you will never really use Jake in the raid contents. So I'm assuming Surya will be different. I think Surya will fit into more of the Ecclesia types of category. But she still seems like a melee type of character, just like any other defender. So we'll see how she will play out, but I'm very excited to see what kind of potential she holds for both PvE and PvP contents. Anyways, they continue to go and talk about more of the Surya setting as well as what's going to be happening in this event story. They also introduced one of the NPC character will be Asha. I think she could be operated in the future, who knows, but usually that's what happens to NPC types of character. But she will be looking for her father, and I guess in this deserted area of the Lotus, she will find Surya in her cryosleep status and awake her, and maybe they'll work together to find a lot more secret. They also have another character which will be counterpass units that will appear in this story, which is Nilla, and she is going to be using staff as her weapons, and she's going to be controlling the wind, and she will gather enemies and also able to remove a buff from them. So I guess she'll be very good supporter class type character that has ability to remove the buff from allies. That sounds already very good. So we'll see how she'll play and kind of bring new things to PvP areas. And they also go and talk about how this character have some of the unique design, like this capes as well as this tights. Very good design. I approve. And next one they move on to talk about is more Awakening units that's coming to Korean server for the rest of the year. And this is the next Awakening units that's going to be coming in October. And she looks to be a female looking character, but they said it's going to be a really surprising character, and this character is going to be next Soldier Awakening units. So Kyrian was the first one, now she's going to be the second Soldier Awakening units, I guess. But when people find out who she is, they'll be very surprised. So I wonder who she is. Maybe she's an existing character, but they also made it sound like someone that you will probably see more in the future stories. So we'll see. I just can't guess at all, honestly, from the silhouettes. Maybe there's a couple guesses, but as a soldier units or non-counter units, I don't know. We'll see. I'm kind of betting this is entirely new characters or exiler, but we'll see. So there's that for that. And then also we have another awakening units that's very familiar with us, and a lot of fans has been anticipated and rooting for her. And yeah, I think this is 100% Naya awakening. Twin tails as well as her this little hair antenna thing on her top of the head. I think that's a dead giveaway. She seems to be using some kind of chain or kind of gauntlet types of weapons, so she probably is a melee based character. I think it's safe to say she probably won't be from our universe. I'm kind of assuming she is probably exilers as well, but it could be from a different world where the Naya is I don't know, savior. Maybe she's strong enough to slay down all the type 5 or even the god type corrupted objects. We'll see. And moving on from the awakening unit teasers, they are showing next rearmament units. It's been a long time since that we got the rearmament units, and next one is going to be Apex Jackal Mission Collector. So Mission Collector is still going to be supporter class 1. It's going to be still playing the same role as the debuffing mechanic units and also buffing your units and such. And I'm assuming it will be still 3 costs. So it will be existing Mission Collector but with new arts and some new additional skills to make her even better than what she is currently. Of course, new arts are always cool. But I think in PvP meta right now, tons of strong mechanic units and such, so maybe she will play good parts to counter a lot of these characters. We'll see how she will play. But seeing her name being an Apex Jackal and stuff, maybe she will appear in a new story down the road as well. I mean, she will definitely appear with the new story, seeing how the Shepherd and Lutcher story ended with the scavenger hunters. So we'll see.
있지 사장님이랑 만난 뒤로 인생 완전 흥미진진하다오. 다음에 뭐 하고 놀까? 잠깐, 단둘이 면담이라고? 화장 좀 고치고 오겠어? 잘 돌아왔어. 마침 내 튜브에 재밌는 영상이 올라온 참이거든. 같이 볼까? 코치, 딱 한 캔만 더 마시자고. 나 하나도 안 취했어.
Alright, that was PB for the next upcoming skin as a what if themes, and it's going to be featuring Gargoyle style CL. That's actually absolutely insane. As total different vibe than what her original version is like. And then we also have a Ojima DS, more kind of lazy and younger version of her, and both looks great. I can't wait to get all of these. Like, especially they go and talk about CL, how her original ultimate cut-in was very revealing and bold as well. And this one will be kind of similar in a fashion, and it'll be very shocking, and they can't wait to show us what the ultimate cut-in will be like. I mean, like I said in the stream that CL cut-in is absolutely insane, and to top this one, I don't know what they can do to do it, but we'll see. They said to expect it. I'm not hoping too much that it will top the original, but we'll see. Next one is going to be another teaser for the skin, and this time it's going to be Prestige Skin Teaser, and this one is of course going to be the one after Ecclesia 1 goes down, and it's going to be completely opposite concepts as a Demon Lord Ecclesia, and this is going to be the angelic one. We don't know which character it will be. They said they carefully choose this character. There's some dead giveaway, like it's going to be using sword, it's going to be a female character. And I don't know if the halo means that much, honestly, but it is going to be one of those category. I am assuming this is definitely not another Awakened Rosaria skin. I mean, it kind of looks like it, but probably not. So it could be something else. I don't know. I really cannot guess. But all I could say is, I I'm gonna enjoy the skin. I definitely like these types of skins more than like the Demon Lord stuff. I mean, I love the Ecclesia skins, like, and the voice lines and stuff. It's totally awesome. But yeah, I think I'm really excited for this one. And the next part, they talk about the main story is going to be added at end of September for Korean server, which is episode 12, and it's going to be also added to the global server during November. So the gaps are getting closer and closer, so that's pretty cool. But anyways, this story will explore and talk more about where it's left off, especially with the Hilde and the Paradox from episode 11, where they're still in the outer space. And this will also talk about a lot of past stories about the administration fail days with the admins, as well as abandoned brothers and such. So there is going to be a lot of backstory, I'm assuming. So I'm excited to see always what happened during old days, and the characters like Hilde and admin appearing once again is always exciting. So quite excited to see. Maybe we get to see a glimpse of new Hilde, maybe. And global server doesn't have to wait that long, so that's always cool. And they also go and talk about the Halloweens. There will be a new story and new skins coming out as well. And Jesus Christ, is crazy how much they love Halloween in this game. I mean, I play a lot of games, but this game is very special when it comes to Halloween. There's someone in the developer side that just loves Halloween more than anyone that I've seen in my life. It's crazy. Next part is more of the existing game mode update, and the first thing they're adding is observation mode for the private PvPs. I think this will be incorporated more into future tournament mode as well as other styles down the road, but this is another feature they're adding it. So more options for you to actually view the matches and join in and stuff, so that's always cool, even though I don't think anyone really uses it. But like I said, this is probably extension feature for the future game mode, which is the draft mode. They are going to be added for the global server as well. And they said draft mode is going to be more of a seasonal event as of right now for like 2 or 3 weeks, and you can participate. And there is no really mention of the rewards, but I'm assuming it's going to be like a tournament mode, which will give you titles and such. And speaking of a tournament mode, they are also going to be opening up the tournament mode for Korean server once again, as well as a global server. And this time their goal for this tournament mode is going to be the 16 players from the Korean server players as well as the 16 players from the global server side people, and they are going to be competing for top 1, and that's their goal, they said. So the progression for the servers probably won't be identical even in December or such if they did it. So they're going to have to wait a while, or they're going to have to ban some of the newer character that came out in the Korean server to not affect the kind of meta. We'll see. But I think their end game goal by next anniversary is pretty clear, as they said. They want the people to kind of play together for both Korean and global server. The global server PvP is coming soon, I think. Next one I will say is a long-awaited major quality of life changes, is the able to extract out the passive skill from the operator itself. This way you can storage all this different passive skill into your storage room without having to worry about your operator slots filling in, and you can just have hordes of them. So I can have like thousands of attack speed, AoE res, as well as I don't know, other damage res operator passive skills. And whenever new operator comes out, I just pull the characters and try to meddle around with. The downside of this though, is that whenever you extract it, it's going to be asking you to pay the information book. And honestly, I somewhat get it. Like, if they made this totally free, there is basically absolutely no reason, and maybe some people who spend it like me, like not me, but maybe someone like me who expanded the storage room to 500 for the operator slots, they'd be like, okay, this is totally useless now. I feel bad. So maybe there is an instance like that, but honestly, I think it's time to just say, call quits to that. Just give this feature totally free. Okay, maybe SSR ones cost information books to extract out the passive skill, but R, as well as the N units, as well as the SR units possibly, should not be costing information book to extract out those passive skill. I seriously hope they consider that. I'm gonna keep yapping about it until they actually come out with the system. Trying to nickel and dime the information books away from me, where I'm already spending a lot for the raid and other stuff. So come on, please. Please do not have this system where it costs information book. Please. I beg you. I seriously beg you. Next thing is the new level cap. So now level cap is going to go up to 120 from 110. So that's going to be additional 10% stats. And to get your characters to level 120, it's going to be using fusion cores to craft the new types of fusion core. It looks like a quartz from fake renders or gacha materials. But anyways, you need this to get your characters to level 120. 120 characters are going to be kind of limited though, because they are going to putting the caps on how much of these you can make each week. I'm assuming they just gonna cap it as much as maybe like 120 characters per week, so you won't be able to just spam out and get a full team of 120 characters in the first week, or like 120 characters fully maxed out in your all awakening units or so within the first week. But they also mentioned that this will definitely create a shortage for the fusion cores, because this means more demanding amount of fusion cores for all the players if you are planning to do more higher tier contents and such. So they are going to be adding more ways to, you know, get fusion cores. The first thing they're doing is they are adding fusion core challenge stages, so you can farm more fusion cores by using your Eterniums that way. So there is that. And they're also trying to add some more quality of life changes, because there's a lot of bloated amount of resources right now. So one of the things they're doing is they're combining all the existing adapt cores into one types of cores. So this golden adapt cores will be used to, you know, limit break all your existing counter mechanics as well as a soldier character. So you don't have to get for red one, you don't have to go for a green one, blue one. It's just going to be all into gold one now. So there is that. And they're also changing bit for the rearmament units. So rearmament units previously needed this golden data chips, especially for the SSR rearmaments, but now they're getting rid of the golden data chip from your SSR rearmament character requirements, and they're changing that into fusion core instead. And because of that, existing rearmament data chips will be converted into fusion cores in the future. So be aware of that. Like this one essentially make the rearmament character easier to make, but this will be less confusing to make 100%. It's like trying to extract out those golden data chips or trying to buy from the shop is definitely confusing and meaningless in my opinion. So it's just entrance barrier that does not need. So trying to get rid of that and combine that onto just spending fusion cores is probably much better. In addition of the new level caps, they are going to be expanding existing content to the higher levels as well. So they also mentioned how Danger Close has an extreme mode, so 120 level will definitely help throughout those extremely hard Danger Close bosses, as well as they add more new bosses along with it. And they also plans to expand raid levels to 190, and 190 nightmare raids will be now dropping new prime raid tokens, and this prime raid tokens will be used to craft your raid gears as it was, but now it's only going to be dropping T7 relic gears, so that's pretty good. I guess this will make T7 raid gear much easier to come by, at least for me, unless like this raid is incredibly hard, which I don't think it will be. I think you still should be able to clear pretty easily if you're one-shotting the raid right now anyways, so we'll see. Like right now we have so much good character for one-shot the raid, and probably won't be changing that much. And lastly, they pretty much talk about the main thing for the anniversary is the reward, and CounterSide always is very generous when it comes to anniversary rewards or half anniversary. So this time no different. This time they are going to be giving you one awakening SSR selector from the events, and this will be included for global server up to Dino. So if you don't have a Dino, if you want to increase the tactical level to do more damage and such, there you go. They are also going to be giving you 2 testimonial one, which is a random ticket. So you're going to be receiving up to 3 awakening characters, 1 guarantee of your choice and 2 random awakening units. So if you're lucky missing certain slots, you can get them, or if you want to increase tactical level for certain characters. If you get lucky, there's a additional level for you right there. They're also going to be giving you some of the SSR selector, relic gears, blah blah blah, all the useful thing, as well as the operator selector tickets, as well with the passive skill. And they also give you 150 free pulls, so more SSR units that you could possibly get as well. So tons of rewards for existing players as well as the new players to start up with as well. Anniversary reward always been generous, and it's no different this time around. So that is pretty much it for this video, guys. I pretty much summarized everything. They also have a Carmen body pillow coming out. I definitely want to get hang of that. I actually really wanted the Lily body pillow, but yeah, it was really hard to get because I don't live in Korea at the time. But anyways, that is pretty much it. Hope you guys enjoyed this summary video. I had a lot of fun, and excited to see all the new characters coming to global server, and hopefully by next anniversary we'll see the same content drops for Korean server as well as global server. That way I won't be spoiled anymore. I mean, I'm ready to play Korean server anyways, but for other players to not to be spoiled is always a good thing, because it's more exciting that way. But anyways, that is pretty much it for this video. Hope you guys enjoyed this one. This is Jake. I will see you all next time. Thanks for watching.